Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The America's Got Talent judge brutally criticized a music/dance duo, but viewers at home disagreed with her decision in the act. One man dressed as the iconic horror movie character Michael Myers stood in front of the judges. The panel is Simon Cowell, 63, Sofia Vergara, 50, Heidi Klum, 50, and Howie Mandel, 67. He tried to get the man to talk, but he stayed silent behind his mask. He then revealed a piano behind him and sat down to play. A second Michael Myers character popped out from behind the judges as his co-performer distracted them with the piano, shocking Sofia into screaming and almost jumping from her seat. After he got on stage, the piano song changed to the song 1,000 Miles, which host Terry Crews, 54, sang in an iconic moment from the film White Chicks. The audience went wild as one of the performers started dancing energetically, and even Terry sang along. However, Heidi pressed her buzzer before the act had finished, followed by Simon as they wrapped up. During judging, the Project Runway host claimed that the act wasn't enough for her. After the duo had left the stage, Sofia doubled down on her support for their performance, but Heidi snarked, "My 13-year-old daughter can play a little piano for you." Crime against humanity. On Reddit, one viewer blasted Heidi's decision and blamed it on her personal tastes. They wrote, "Heidi has a horrid sense of humor. Robbing us of another round of that Michael Myers piano/dance duo was a crime against humanity. If anything is outside of the norm/dark/etc. comedy-wise, she just taps out. They should just remove her ability to vote if it's anything funny. I love that group. I was so sad the judges didn't like them," responded another social media user. A third person slammed, "Her sense of humor isn't so much horrid as it non-existent." On YouTube, another commenter praised the judges who supported the act, saying, "This clip shows why Sofia and Terry were the best addition to this show." Audience vs. judges. This past episode had fans seeing red as the show completely skipped over the golden buzzer. The singer Lachune was the last to perform on Tuesday night's AGT episode. The musician covered Coldplay's song Yellow, and by the end of her performance, the audience and the judges were on their feet and cheering loudly for her. Sofia said she loved her audition and gushed, "I wanted to keep listening to you." However, Lachune was not given the golden buzzer. Fans were left confused by the fact that Lachune did not receive the golden buzzer, and that one wasn't given throughout the entire episode. "This was my #golden buzzer actifices and #Lachune," wrote one Twitter fan. "Where was the #golden buzzer for this AGT episode?" asked another. AGT fans slam Heidi Klum's horrid sense of humor after judges' treatment of unique act. Heidi Klum, one of the most recognizable faces on America's Got Talent (AGT), is often celebrated for her charisma, sharp fashion sense, and international appeal. However, her recent behavior on the show has drawn ire from fans, who took to social media to criticize what they labeled as her horrid sense of humor during her interaction with a unique act. While AGT is known for its broad spectrum of talent, from breathtaking singers to quirky and unconventional performances, Klum's treatment of one act, in particular, has reignited discussions about respect, professionalism, and understanding diverse forms of artistry. The controversial moment. The tension began during the audition of a performer whose act defied conventional categorization. The contestant, known as Max Mystique, blended performance art, avant-garde storytelling, and an elaborate costume that transformed him into a living sculpture. His act included abstract movements, cryptic poetry, and an intricate visual display meant to evoke emotions and challenge perceptions of art. While some audience members seemed captivated by Max's performance, others appeared bewildered, including the judges. As the act concluded, Klum leaned into her buzzer, signaling her disapproval, and made a series of remarks that many viewers found dismissive. "That was interesting," Klum quipped with a smirk. "But honestly, I'm not sure what we were supposed to get from that. It felt like performance art gone wrong, or maybe something out of a bad dream." Her comments elicited laughter from fellow judge Howie Mandel, but they didn't sit well with Max, who explained that his act was a deeply personal representation of his struggles with self-expression. Instead of showing empathy, Klum interrupted him, saying, "I think I speak for everyone when I say we didn't understand it at all. Maybe next time try something a little more relatable." The backlash. Viewers quickly took to social media to voice their opinions, with many accusing Klum of being dismissive, unkind, and unwilling to embrace acts that stray from mainstream entertainment. One fan tweeted, "Heidi Klum's horrid sense of humor was on full display tonight. Max poured his heart into that act, and instead of appreciating the artistry, she mocked him, so disappointing." Another wrote, "AGT is supposed to celebrate all kinds of talent, not just singers and magicians." Heidi's comments were out of line. She didn't even try to understand what Max was doing. On Instagram, the official AGT account was flooded with comments from fans expressing their frustration. One user wrote, "We tune in to see creativity, not to watch judges like Heidi tear people down. Her reaction to Max was condescending and unnecessary." A pattern of dismissiveness. This isn't the first time Klum has faced criticism for her interactions with unconventional acts. In previous seasons, fans have noted that while she often embraces traditional talents like singing, dancing, and modeling-related acts, she seems less enthusiastic about experimental performances. A fan blog dedicated to AGT highlighted a pattern. When it comes to unique, outside-the-box acts, Heidi often struggles to connect. Instead of showing curiosity or trying to understand, she resorts to humor that sometimes comes off as mean-spirited. The blog pointed out several instances, including her reaction to a mime act in season 16, where she joked, "If I wanted to sit in silence, I'd just stay home." While intended to be funny, the comment was interpreted by some as dismissive and insensitive. The role of judges on AGT. The controversy has also sparked broader discussions about the role of judges on talent shows like AGT. While it's their job to critique and offer feedback, fans argue that judges also have a responsibility to encourage and uplift contestants, especially those who bring unconventional talents to the stage. Not every act is going to appeal to everyone, and that's okay, one fan wrote in an online forum. But judges need to remember that these contestants are vulnerable. They're sharing their passion, their art, and sometimes their life story. Mocking them is never acceptable. Experts in entertainment and media weighed in on the debate, suggesting that the dynamic on AGT reflects a broader societal issue of valuing certain forms of art over others. Mainstream entertainment often prioritizes acts that are easy to digest, like singing or dancing, said Dr. Lisa Carter, a media studies professor. When someone brings something avant-garde to a show like AGT, it challenges the audience. And the judges, Heidi Klum's reaction is indicative of the discomfort some people feel when faced with something they don't immediately understand. Heidi's response. As the backlash grew, Klum addressed the criticism in an interview with a popular entertainment magazine. "I didn't mean to offend Max or anyone else," she said. "AGT is a show about variety, and sometimes certain acts just don't resonate with me personally, but that doesn't mean I don't respect their effort or creativity." However, her statement did little to quell the outrage, with fans accusing her of offering a half-hearted apology. She didn't even acknowledge the impact of her words, one Twitter user wrote. "It's not about whether she liked the act, it's about the way she handled it." The silver lining. Amid the controversy, Max Mystique has received an outpouring of support from fans and fellow artists. Many have reached out to him on social media, praising his courage and encouraging him to continue pursuing his unique form of expression. Art is subjective, and not everyone will get it. That's the beauty of it, Max wrote in an Instagram post. I'm grateful for the opportunity to share my work, and I'm even more grateful for those who took the time to see the meaning behind it. His post garnered thousands of likes and comments, with fans expressing their admiration for his resilience and creativity. Moving forward. As AGT continues its season, the incident has sparked important conversations about the value of diverse talents and the responsibility of judges to foster an environment of respect and inclusion. Fans are calling on Klum and her fellow judges to approach each act with an open mind and a willingness to embrace the unexpected. AGT is at its best when it celebrates the weird, the wonderful, and the out-of-the-box, one fan wrote. Let's hope Heidi and the other judges remember that. For Klum, the controversy serves as a reminder of the power of words and the importance of empathy in a platform as influential as AGT. Whether this incident will lead to a shift in her judging style remains to be seen. But one thing is clear. Fans won't hesitate to hold her accountable. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Update World 24 YouTube channel for more update news.